Hello everyone, welcome to the final stream of 2024. That sounds a bit weird to say, doesn't it? But there you go, we've actually managed to make it through another year. And if you were here on Saturday, you'll have seen that we didn't, well, you'll have seen that we left South Africa. You'll have seen that, right? Okay, you'll have seen that we won the league in South Africa, didn't win the Champions League, so we left. The plan was that we were going to go to MLS, and that didn't quite work out because we ended up in Argentina, which is sort of a bit like MLS, really, isn't it? In the sense that they have a league, and that's probably where the similarity ends, to be honest. But we've ended up at Rosario Central, and it's weirdly going all right. So let's pull up a chair, let's crack open a trifle, let's end the year the way that we've wanted to do it. We'll just get on with it. Franco says, how am I feeling? I think you can probably tell I'm feeling a little bit run down still, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll have a nice time. We're just going to have it chill tonight. Let's do it, shall we? Don't cry for us, Argentina. We will cry for you. Right. This right here, then. This right here. This is Rosario Central. As you can see, we're currently 7th in the Argentinian league, only 8 points behind Boca Juniors with a game in hand as well, so we're within touching distance at this point. Dan says, I love we did a poll, we chose MLS, and TJ was like, no. Well, yeah, we did do a poll, we did, and we waited until January the 1st for the MLS to pull through, and unfortunately we are in April, and as you can see, I mean, the games have now kicked off, but there's still not been any MLS jobs become available. So, do you know what I mean? It's, there we go. That's where we are, right? It's just not happened. Argentina came about. We went there for a little bit. We know we're not going to stay here for long. Like, we'll get to MLS as quick as we can. We'll have a season or two in Argentina, but we'll go and we'll see what's happening. The reason we're at Rosario, by the way, because the plan wasn't to come to Argentina, as you know. The reason that we're at Rosario is purely down to the fact that they are competing in the Copa Libertadores, okay? Which, of course, as you know, is the South American Champions League. Now, we figured we might as well try and make ourselves a little bit of a sort of like of a fist of it. It took us 6 years to get to the African Champions League, so we might as well try and compete in the South American one as quickly as we can. And we're doing fine, actually. We're top of the league. We're ahead of Palmeiras, Grêmio, and Atlético Nacional. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Overall, the way that competition works out is we should... Where is it? So we have the group stages. Then we've got the knockouts after that. So then it goes to the quarterfinals, I think. Then the semi-finals, and then the final. So, sorry, the first round, quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals. So, let's see. Let's see where we get to with that one. But yeah, to be fair, Argentina's sort of been proving all right at this moment in time. I've just seen in the chat there from FM Console, I thought he was dead against leagues that decide on averages. He's a changed man. I had forgotten about averages. Oh dear. This is why I don't like this. This is why I didn't go to Mexico, because I didn't understand what happened with Mexico. They just take a guess and work out what happens. The same will happen again in Argentina. There'll be some way we won't win something, and it might be my fault. It might be someone else's fault this time, but we'll wait and see. We'll see what happens. Calispirit Mean Wolf, how are you, my friend? Hope you're good. Calispirit Jason over on YouTube as well, and Neil Fitzpatrick is in as well. Nice to see you. Hope you are all having a fantastic time. Kevin Gutierrez wants a new deal. That's fine. You can have a deal. Up from 1,700 to 8,500. My word. I mean, he likes big matches, and I don't know any better, so... And he wants a 4-year deal. 25 years old. 7 grand seems about enough. I mean, look. What can possibly go wrong? Us and finances. I'm sure it'll be fine. Sure, it'll be absolutely fine. Console's in on Twitch, by the way, as well. Rugio's here. Dan's in. Mean Wolf's here. Franco's in. Leroy is in. Nick Mellon's in. Trimao is here. Nice to see everyone, by the way. And everyone is just chilling in the background. Feel free to do so. Roadhouse is in as well. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's 2024 has been good, by the way, as well. By the way, if it's been or as good as it can be. And I hope, therefore, that 2025 is going to be better. Leroy, appreciate that 10 months, my friend. Very, very kind. Appreciate the support. Genuinely lovely for you. Does the president of the club have mutton chops? I certainly hope so. Let's see, shall we? El Presidente. Where would I find him? Under staff? All, wouldn't it? Gonzalo Belossi. Federico Lussenhoff as the director of football. We can't see our chairperson, Gonzalo Belosio. This is Ariel Beneto. He hasn't got a face either. Mario Poboshnik. No, unfortunately, there's no mutton chops to be seen. The closest to mutton chops is myself, I'm afraid. So, yeah, maybe we need some mutton chopped staff to come in. See if we can do something there. Medika is out for 3 months. That could be a worry, although I think he's placed in the reserves, actually. Buenas noches, Triple P. I was going to write that earlier, and I didn't realise it was Buenas noches, and I couldn't actually spell it, so I didn't do it. But yes, Buenas noches, indeed. Hope everyone is having a good one. What's your plans for the new year, then? Does anyone do anything New Year's-wise? To be fair, there's a possibility that when we get back from everything with the kids that I might end up just jumping on. I won't. I think Mrs. J is half expecting me to do that, but I'm not going to. Did I miss all of MLS or did it not happen? It hasn't happened at this point yet, MCG. Basically, there wasn't any jobs at the time, and we just wanted to start getting back to it, really. So rather than sitting and waiting and holidaying and not actually doing anything on stream, we just figured, Argentina's there, let's just do that. And a couple of Libertadores as well, so might as well have a little go at it. Give us a year and we'll be MLS. This won't last. We know that South America won't work for us. We're close enough. We're on that side of the planet now, you know. So pretty much like we're doing MLS, really. Did you bail out the African Champions League? No, I didn't bail out the African Champions League at all. We were beaten finalists. MCG, we were 1 goal away from sending it to penalties. Goal! Yeah, we didn't realise it was a 2-legged final. We lost 2-0 in the first leg. Probably shouldn't. When it was 1-0, I probably shouldn't have gone as attacking as I did. It was mentioned in the chat that I treated like a one-leg semi-final, which is probably fair. A 1-leg final. Sorry, I should have really treated as a 2-leg thing. I didn't, and therefore we sadly then had it all to do in the second leg. I mean, this music does not feel very very hip-hoppy, so I'm sorry, but I think we're gonna have to go flamenco, I'm afraid. Aqueous Conch is in on the follow. Appreciate that, my friend. Very kind. Oh, Yakone makes it 2-0. You know what? No, that's not even going to be. I need something And a bit of beats, get a bit of funk going on. Right. Yeah, so unfortunately, we lost out in the final. But we did win the South African League, though. That was the thing. We won that on the final day of the season, so that was pretty good. So we were happy enough with that. Aqueous called me Sasha. Nice to meet you, Sasha. Hope you're good. Welcome in. Happy New Year almost. Or Merry Christmas towards the final end of it. Hope you're well. Welcome into the team. Pleasure to see you. Get yourself pulled up, grab a chair, make yourself comfortable. Rugio, to be fair, the second final was close. I thought we were going to come back and win it in the second leg. It was there, wasn't it? But never mind. It wasn't to be, sadly. Champions League run-up to hell of an achievement based on the state of your injuries in the squad at the end of the transfer window. Yeah, exactly. And and the fact we'd never been in the Champions League before. That was our first attempt at it. And we were beaten finalists. Unfortunately, I just didn't have it in me for another Champions League campaign and another South African League campaign because all of our players would get cherry-picked. And then it was like, well, the only other option would be move to Egypt and try and get a job there. But then it's just like you've then got to get used to those teams and get yourself up to speed with it, so you might not win the Champions League. So the plan was just to leave, really. Accept that we tried. We didn't get where we were. We might go back again in the future. We'll have a look. But MLS was the plan. MLS was the plan to go and do something a bit silly. But yeah, no MLS jobs available at the time. So hence why we're here in Argentina. And to be fair, we've started pretty well. I know we're about to potentially make it 2-2 now, having thrown away a 2-goal lead, but TJ Ball's looking decent enough in Argentina. Right, half time. We're still hanging in there. 1-0 up. That'll do. Console didn't know what happened. They were banned. You circumnavigated though, Console. Got yourself over into YouTube, which was the right way to do it. Shane Ridgway, welcome in. What's happening to MLS? Well, yeah, we've just explained that. Shane, so I'm not sure if you were about when you saw it, but yeah, no MLS jobs available at the time. So rather than just spending a stream holidaying and hoping for something to happen in about June or July, we figured we'd at least have a go of the Copa Libertadores. But let's face it, when we inevitably do nothing this season, we'll be in MLS next year. So it'll be coming, don't worry. I think we have to set ourselves a little time limit here on nations and try and move ourselves through, because 6 seasons in South Africa was a little bit too long, I think. Right, yeah, I'm just trying to hopefully get rid of this last little tail end of a cold. Because I could do with that pissing off, if I'm honest. Start 2025 without being ill would be great. Just see how long we can manage it. As I went to the gym last night, did like some literally 70% work, nothing heavy at all, like squats of like less than 100 kilos. bench press of about 55 or whatever, deadlifts at 160, and I was like, and they felt heavy at 160. And then I did like 10k on the bike on the C2 bike and just sweated it out. And then went to the class today, 7 o'clock CrossFit session, and it just felt so hard. I just felt like I couldn't. Everything hurt, and I was like breathing like a fucking elephant or something. I was like, oh god, and I just felt my central nervous system's just been like on fire all day. So I was going to try and go to jiu-jitsu this evening, but I can't really breathe enough for that. So I've not got enough nasal breathing, and if I'm still ill, I shouldn't really be going in doing ground combat, close combat. So give that a little miss as well until the new year. Maybe I might squeeze an MMA on Friday. That could be fun. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't do MMA on Friday because I've got to go to head office on next week, and I don't think the best idea is to turn up on your first day in a brand new job looking like you've been to MMA. at least you know. At least maybe give it a week. Argentina does seem to be going nicely, doesn't it? Console, you're right. We're just having a nice little time getting around. Jason says, fun fact: Rosario Central bought Angel Di Maria from his local side El Torito for 26 footballs. Wasn't El Torito wasn't that like a Mexican wrestler as well, like a lucha libre wrestler? I think 26 footballs is a very specific amount of football as well, isn't it? Can we buy him for 25? No, nothing less than 26. Oh, all right, fair enough then. 26 it is. He's a good player, this one. He's a good player. We need 26 footballs for him. Multi-ball system, yeah. You know what? I bet they all put them on those cones like they do now in the Premier League. Fuck off, Premier League. You know what I mean? Balls on cones, man. It's just like as a spectacle, it's just rubbish, isn't it? The Premier League. The more you see it, the more you're like, oh, this is just crap. Busy Baron, what a year of FM it's been. I just want to say fuck Larissa. Oh, could you? We've got to do a year in review, haven't we? Really? I suppose. How would we classify this FM then? Do we say fuck Larissa? I think we sort of have to, don't we? Really? Yeah. That sack and ruin that save. Do you know what I mean? That really did screw us over, didn't it? Say it louder for the people in the back. Which bit? The Larissa bit or the Premier League bit? Either or. I'm happy with both. He's only right-footed, so we don't want him on the left, do we? Or will he cut in, possibly? Alan Rodriguez can play on the left. Do that. See, really, is their anthem as a banger? It is Larissa. Larissa is what we're angry about. It was fun, though, wasn't it? Until they decided to sack us for stupidity reasons. Derek says, aguante Newells. Let's go Newells, possibly. I mean, absolutely fine, Dayrock, but I've got no massive affiliation with Rosario Central. I'm not a Rosario Central fan. Literally just managing them on a game of Football Manager. So I'm going to presume that Newell's is your team. We did try and get the Newell's Old Boy job, but they didn't sack their manager, so it's their own fault, really. You know, if they'd have done it, we'd have been there. We'd have been their manager, but that's the breaks, isn't it? But we are in the Copa Libertadores, and Newell's Old Boys aren't. So there's that as well. And we're now down to 10 men. Great. 4 minutes in, and right, there we go. I think against Gremio we had to like grind it out, didn't we, the last time? We got a draw against them. I think we're going to have to do the same again here. Oh, 1-0 now. Okay. Could be staring at our first Rosario defeat. I didn't think last year there weren't enough sending offs from Argentina. Yeah, we've not seen enough brawls, to be honest, have we? Oh, Kevin Silver at the back post. There we go. Roadhouse, I love the South African streams. Got me playing that league in other leagues I would have done before. Hope this will be just as fun. I quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed the South African league, but as I say, it just got to a point where I was like, there's not really enough to go back through and do this again, is it? Darrett says, don't worry, you're a Penarol fan. That's fine. You can, yeah, support Penarol as well. That's all good. Nice to have you in. It's a pleasure to have viewers from all around the world. Yeah, we did have to do a bit of dark arts against Gremio last time. We were literally like sort of closing the game out, and like we probably strangled the game as well. And I think it was a smash and grab, wasn't it? They were dominating it, and then we got our goal. I think maybe like early in the second half or like late on. And it was like, right, now just like try and not get beat now. Just hold on. Sacrificing the goal against Gremio was a little bit much. It was a little bit, but we had to. Do you know what I mean? Right, I'm happy enough with how we're playing, so. A fun kick up with some wine in their hands, boxed wine. Oh, block. That's not a penalty, that's fine. Right, Ortiz holds it out. Ortiz is an angry little man. He's not been sent off just yet, so I'm now waiting for it. Good tackle by Severa. That's our striker there, you know, getting his foot in. He's knackered. He puts a shift in this boy. Oh. We sacrifice animals now. I thought Barrymore did that. No, Barrymore doesn't sacrifice them. He has a great time with them. Right, let's go more direct. Down the flanks. Palmese doesn't really have the finishing. Wagner does, so let's put Wagner on. Actually, no. Oviedo can go in. He can play pressing still. Or do we change it up actually and go with sort of a bit quicker? Carudo. Right, you know what? Let's sacrifice it. Let's try that. Let's take the holding player out. Let's go. Let's go for it, shall we? We don't need to win this one. some oh. Oh, look at that. We've given them the third goal. We do really well. We intercept the ball here, but this is just a really slack pass, isn't it? Gremio are now level with us. In fact, they've overtaken us on goal difference now. Right, okay. I mean, we have got 10 men, so it's like, it's not the worst result. Ortiz. Oof, decent effort. O'Connor and Ortiz both not really playing particularly well, and both tired as well. So O'Connor is going to have to come off in it. Right, so what's our New Year's looking like then? Are we full of resolutions? Are we just moving on by? We're not bothering with it? Or what's the plan? Even Lulu Booster, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Let's just say we were proud enough with that. Working New Year's Eve and New Year's night as expected. Fair. Fair. Lulubus has been busy delivering Christmas parcels. Well, appreciate your service, Lulubooster. 28-day stretch. My word. That is a grind. Right, so we've dropped a second in our Libertadores group. We've still got to play Nacional and Palmeiras again. Now we're playing Talares, who are top of the Argentinian division. That's our first defeat in charge, by the way, here. Cheese God babysitting New Year's Eve. Oof. Babysitting. Oh, whoever the parents are, they must be having a cracking time. Leroy's same resolution as always, not to murder someone this year. I guess if it's you know, if it's served you well, then stick with it, innit? You know, and it's a good one to have, because you know what, some people make it difficult. It might seem like a really easy one on January the 1st, but oh, by the 2nd, can be a little bit like, how much do I need this resolution? I was thinking about either relearning or learning a musical instrument. That's what I'm thinking. And by that I mean I might buy a guitar. And so that's why I need to try and decide, do I do that or not? I'm going to try and do dry January. You know what? We were just debating that. The dads in the WhatsApp group were just debating that. Although a pub that's closed down in town is just going to be reopened. So we're now thinking, well, maybe not. Is this Nacional of Uruguay? When? No, 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 no. Nacional of Colombia, I think. Yeah, Nacional of Colombia. There we go. So whether I complete or not is a different matter, but giving it a go. Dan, if you've seen anything of these streams, whether you complete it or not is irrelevant. The fact that you try is enough. I'm conscious I don't want to change the team too much, but we have got players who are starting to get tired, so right, Gutierrez in. Nearly bought an exercise bike. That's how far you've got. That's pretty good though, Triple P. You just need to nudge it from nearly to did. Need Luffy and Frozen Luffy. Talk to them about exercise bikes. They love their exercise bike. Rosario Central are a better team. Are the better team of Rosario. Newell's has won more national leagues, but Rosario has won at least one international title, the Sudamericana. Yes, I think they have. They've done a little bit better, haven't they? But also Newell's Old Boys has got the connection of like so many brilliant players coming through, haven't they? You know, Bielsa's old club, certain Lionel Messi. So happy Trifle Day as well, by everyone to celebrate. It's how when you get to Brazilian like Flamengo or something. Oh. We've noticed this actually. Far post corners, our keeper isn't quite as commanding. We don't seem to have big jumpers at the back post. That's the second goal we've conceded there, maybe even the third goal we've conceded as the back post corner. Even still, good cross and a good header. There's not a lot we can do about that. I mean, we've been under pressure with this one, haven't we? Oof. Off the inside of the bar. Here's Chavera, brings it out. Loses it. It's fine. He's going to throw it up a bit higher up the pitch. That'll do. The crest's a bit ugly. The crest isn't great, is it? Let's be disciplined. Go a bit more direct, I think. I mean, we have had six shots. They've only had 3, so you would think we've been a bit more attacking, but the highlights have only been for Talares, and there's a second back post corner headed in. Ugh. Right, okay, second defeat incoming. Take Ortiz off. Chacone back inside to O'Connor. Chavera. Nice ball outside Rodriguez. Cuts it back. Chacone with a tap in. There we go. All this space. I mean, what's the goalkeeper doing there? He's picking daisies out, isn't he? Yeah, throw in for them. Oh, we're just going to let him run in, are we? Ooh. Suicidal defender there. This goes to the back post. Oh wait, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, we're not good on set plays, are we? Let's bring Chivera off. Put Oviedo on again, and Ferreira can be replaced by Frias, just for some fresh legs. You might prefer it on the right. Right, a few minutes left. Let's move. O'Connor's looking tired, so no, can't make any more changes. This is us, apparently. What's going on here? Big dildos. Big dildos? What? Is this a P. Diddy party? I would like 8,000 bottles of your finest baby oil, please, sir. For reasons which I do not wish to get into at this moment in time. Frias, Rodriguez. D'Alessandro. Silva. D'Alessandro rides the tackle. Oviedo, there's a bit of movement there. Frias. Oh! O'Connor off the post. That was nearly it. Nearly got the equaliser. They're going to make it 3-1 here because we've tried to make a change. Tipped over. Corner. We've pushed up. We've got the back post marked. It's fine, they haven't seen it. Is there anything for us to see? Can we get a highlight? One highlight will be fine. Oh, 2-1. Not dreadful. Not dreadful. Look, you know, there's going to be some matches we're going to lose. That's the thing. And that's one of those. We were beaten by 2 set plays. You know, it's not like we weren't overplayed. We weren't outplayed. 2 goals from a corner. If we have to learn how to do set play defending, we'll learn that if we have to. And by saying we'll learn that, what I mean is we won't. We'll just concede goals from set plays, and then that'll be what happens. And we'll just have to deal with it. But at least make it pretend that I've said that we'll do it. Let's get some stuff on here, shall we? So we can see what we'll actually look like. Because again, we know that we want to see some actual. We want to be able to save this, don't we? management. Set piece, goals from set pieces. Crossing, set piece attacking. So, attacking efficiency, scoring. There you go. We can at least have a bit of a look and see what we're up to. So, passing's not too bad, but at least we're trying most of our passes in midfield. We're losing the ball fairly high up the pitch, but we're winning it back in the midfield, which is quite good. I don't mind losing the ball high up the pitch. It's better than losing it in defence, isn't it? Deadpool is in on the sub as well. Look at that. 2 months, my friend. Appreciate that. Kelly Gonzalez is delighted to see Rosario playing well. We need 2 fuck-off centre-backs. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go recruitment focus. Massive fucking centre-backs. Like, I was looking for a midfielder, and then they wanted a goalkeeper. But yeah, I think big bastard centre-back, innit? We need bastards. We do. It's exactly what we need. El Bastardos. Colon have had Mascherano. Lavera is transfer listed. Fine, away you go. Milton Gonzalez out for 2 months. I see. Youngster. Right, when does the transfer window open again? TV contract length, January. Oh, that's the transfer window, December to January, then July to August. Right, so we've got to wait till the 31st of July. And then there's a foreign transfer window only, and free transfers. Right, okay, right. We've got a bit of time to try and get some El Bastardos kicking through. Right, up against Belgrano now. So I'm not entirely sure how much we're learning about South American football, Argentinian football, as we're here, but I guess we'll find out. Belgrano just ahead of us in the league. Is the plan to stick with Rosario or hope for Boca or River? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We want to be getting into a better side than we can. I think with South Africa, we got to probably the best team we could with the Kaiser Chiefs, and then we were sort of hoping to get to Egypt to do their Champions League. But in Argentina or South America, like, yeah, literally, I'll take a Brazilian side if there's more chance of winning the Libertadores. You know, Boca and River Plate probably the best shout. I was going to say shout. I got shouts and choices mixed up there. Sorry. Probably the best shouts, really, or maybe someone like a Fluminense, a Flamengo, Corinthians, possibly. There's, you know, I don't know. Do we win it with? Are you more likely to win it with the Brazilian side? I really don't know. Obviously, you know, the chat want us to go to MLS. We've got that to look at as well. So there's loads of interesting ways for this to pan out. Who knows, really, is the thing. I think we've done about 10 games at Rosario, and I think it's been fun so far, but believe it or not, I'm not already looking for my way out. Normally I am at this point. Normally 10 games in, I'm like, we can probably get our way out of here, but I'm actually quite enjoying it. Maybe because I don't think there's an expectation there, although we also haven't had a shot yet, so that's quite worrying. Let's change things up a little bit then, shall we? But yes, we do desperately need to get some enforcers into the side to make the team a little bit more Argentinian. Ian Rade, welcome in. Happy New Year to you as well, pal. Hope you're good. Connor can't quite win the header. Please don't get to the back line. Oh no, could see that coming. Oh, O'Connor misses the header. We've conceded off the back of that. We were just saying we lose the ball quite high up. At least we defended well there, but it's that second ball, isn't it? That wasn't our best performance. In fact, that was quite shocking. One shot in that match, and we now got our winger out for a few weeks. Right, okay. 3 defeats on the bounce now. This is poor form for us. No one's going to believe that we took over the job and we were winning when we first started. You know what I mean? No one's interested in that bit either, are they? They're just looking good. Yeah, you're losing now though, so that'll be it. So Godoy Cruz, and then Atlético Nacional in the Libertadores, and then River Plate in the league. So a little bit of how do we play this? So we've got River Plate in the league, then Platense, then Palmeiras, then Atletico Tucumán, Newell's, Independiente Defensa, Estudiantes, Independiente Lanús, Atletico Argentinos Juniors, Vélez. Then the league split, and then more games, and a transfer window. So, yeah, early form, suddenly not so confident now. Like, I'm sure we can get things back on track, but let's treat this as a minor blip, shall we? Has Banfield gone down? No idea. Zappolo. No, they're there. 23rd. They're still there. They're still there. It's just try and plug these areas where we're making mistakes up, shall we? Silva, Otelado, where's Raffin? See, O'Connor, look, I know O'Connor's the captain, but he's just not playing very well. So I almost feel like we have to sacrifice him, actually. Give him a bit of a look. Your place isn't guaranteed just because of the fact you're the captain. Okay, does that sound harsh? It can't be harsh. He's got to learn, hasn't he? When we say we're looking for big El Bastardos, do we mean big bastardos or big and mean thuggish bastardos? Yeah, big and mean thuggish bastardos. Yeah, El Grand Bastardo. The sort of players that you'd expect to have at least like shaved eyebrows and like if they could also be about 6'8", that would help as well. I want at least one facial tattoo. That's what I want. At the very least, a neck tattoo of a crime scene. Like a neck tattoo of them standing on a cat. Teardrop on the eye socket. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lightning bolt down their nose. Just like... Actually, I want an entire face tattoo. I want them to have a skull tattooed on their face. All right, pick that one out. Okay. Yeah, it's a decent hit, isn't it? I'm starting to see why the club wanted us to look for a goalkeeper now. I've lost the ball. Carudo, what are you doing? It's turned inside. Oh, come off it. Right, this is not what we want, is it? 2-0 down after 10 minutes. Look how low down Godoy are as well. Oh, these lot are coming for us. Oh, there's 3. Unbelievable. Oof, 4 defeats in a row now, and it's about to get worse. This is very poor. This is very, very poor. There's not a single player there playing well. It was coming down the right-hand side. We've not had a shot again. Campash goes down. And Campash is back from injury. Ortiz. Matajira. Oh, well, there's go Bogado. He's got a bit of an injury. I did like the fact that it says goal along the bottom there. That's quite good. Right. First ever goal for the club. He's got himself an injury, but that's fine. Yeah, that's better. Just do that again 3 more times. Oof. I hate the fact we've got to go 4-2-3-1. Dreadful first half performance. Absolutely dreadful. Injured, struggling to run it off. Right, we need to see more from the team now, don't we? More direct. Even Tuny, welcome in, welcome in. Only things you missed so far is is us. We've this is our we've lost 4 games on the bounce. Is what's happened. We hadn't lost at all on Saturday's stream, and now this is 4 defeats in a row. This is getting a bit. It's a bit worrying, isn't it? Three one down. Oh. Shocking defeat. Thankfully we have to play River Plate soon, so that's going to help, isn't it? FM decided it was going too well. Yeah, that's it. They went, yeah, you seem like you're having fun in South America. Let's make that not fun. You did say you wanted to go to MLS, right? I was like, yeah, that's a good point. Veggie in with 10 months. Look at that, Veggie. Team meeting time. No, of course not, Matty. We've been at the club like 10 games. Absolutely not team meeting time. What's the point of calling a team meeting before a Copa Libertadores match and a match against River Plate? You know, the players barely know me at this point. We need to find a huge Paulo Montero. Ooh, that's a good shout. Yeah, we need to hobble on to the transfer window. I mean, I am of course happy to rip the tactic up and start again. Also as well. For some reason that transfer's not gone through. Speed that up a little bit. Where's our left backs? Right, well, he's a winger playing left back, so that's going to be interesting. He needs to be rested, so Silva can come back in. O'Connor's going to have to play. Romero, Castro, Troncojo, all young kids with a bit of potential apparently. Potential is nothing. I need players who can do right now. Maybe we go to positive. Let's do that. It's not quite counter-attack, so maybe we change the counter-attack ever so slightly as well. We'll look at it. We might have to change things up. We've got some players who are tired as well. Isn't really helping. It's going to be a lot more rotation than we're currently doing. But I'm just trying to get used to working out who the best players are, really, at this moment in time. That's right. Two more Libertadores matches to go. So hang on, let me just double check as well. 1 second. Am I? Oh, right, okay, no. Hang on. I just realised. So the Copa Libertadores leads into the Copa Sudamericana, doesn't it? Yeah? So the Sudamericana is the one I need to win in South Africa, not the Libertadores. Is that right? Oh, Athletic Nacional take the lead. It's another corner. I mean, look, we're set up all right, but he gets a run at everyone. Hope we don't slip out of this, because we started it really well. Another header. Right, now they're on 7 points now. Yeah, I do. Right, maybe 4-3-3 needs slightly tweaking. Campaz, Ortiz, Chaveras. Nicely knocked through. There's Campaz. Penalty, ref. Come on. Paul Axton. Google says the Libertadores is the Champions League equivalent. All right, perfect. Perfect. Oh, we've dropped down. We've dropped down to third. Campaz. Goal. Keeney's in on 5 months. Appreciate it, Keeney. Very kind indeed. Thank you for the support. Robert, read the title a bit too quick. Thought this was the last stream of the save. Didn't realise it was the last of 24. Good luck, because I've just followed this one. Nice, Robert. Nice to see you. Pleasure to have you in. Yeah, we've been a bit... it's been a bit of a crazy... That's more like... This is the proper South American football we know and love, isn't it? Yeah, this was a bit of a sort of hastily put together save towards the back end of FM24 cycle, once the 25 news dropped that everything was going to be delayed. So we are seeing, excuse me, we are going to see how much we can do with this Pentagon challenge before FM25 comes out. So yeah, only the last save of the last stream of 24. Damn it. Back post headers again. Can this guy not jump? Jump and reach 8. There you go. He can't. He can't jump. Right. I suppose that explains that then, doesn't it? This is 5 defeats in a row now, and we've dropped out of the top 2 spots in the Libertadores. Everyone's now got 7 points. This is shocking. We've started so well in this group. We've let it slip. We should never have turned the computer off the other day, should we? Giving the ball away. Campaz. Rodriguez. Nice little bit of movement. Little 1-2s. Oh, that'll do. Matajira tucks it home. Lovely finish. That's more like it. Make the space with the football. Takes the touch inside. Little place shot. Bottom corner. That'll do. Can we hold on now? Oh, I was about to say, no, of course we can't. It's close. We've gone back top now. Look at that. We're on 8 points. River Plate are on 15. Sao Paulo are on 13. So, like, yeah, we're scraping through our Libertadores group. Single figures might be enough to get you qualified. But that's fine, isn't it? That's fine. Right, we've stopped the rot. Okay. There's not 5 defeats in a row now. It's just 5 without a win. Thankfully, no one's ever heard of River Plate. You know. Has anyone heard of River Plate? Nah, they don't seem like anyone's going to really cause us any problems, do they? Surely not. River who exactly? I mean, they're all dead on their feet, so they can have a few days off until Platense. Let's go cautious. Let's put Burgos back in at fullback. Yeah, look at that. That midfield's just knackered, isn't it? Okay, so having had a quick Google, this River Plate seem like they're quite decent, apparently. So yeah, they might actually. This might be a tough game. It's not what I'd. It's not quite what I was hoping for, really. See what we can do with this, shall we? I might restrict O'Connor as well. Maybe don't have him on a central midfielder attack. Maybe put him as a central midfielder on support, possibly. Mazzala, possibly. Ortiz can be bombing and not defend. Right, let's keep it a bit tighter, shall we? We're away from home, so. River Plate, it's no River Weir, I'll tell you that. It's not. Apparently it's based on the River Weir, though. There wasn't a river until they saw the River Weir and they thought, oh, maybe that. So, yeah, that's what they've done there. Okay, so 15 minutes in, we're keeping things tight, which is what we need to do for now. Carudo's picked up another injury, another knock. We've got 2 bookings already. Jimenez. How's that gone in? Echeverria. I mean, yeah, it's goal. It's going to count, isn't it? Oh. Oh, it's keeper again. Keeper's at fault yet again. It's another first half where we've not had any shots. This is a little bit too defensive from us now. And I thought we were going to be a little bit more adventurous. Right, Garuda's have to come off. I think we lack attacking options, don't we? Oh, intercepted, but never mind. I'm curious about whether we regroup, whether we chase on as well. If we start to press, that might force a mistake, possibly. I guess we're sitting back a bit, aren't we? Oh, no. Oh. Defender's just giving it to them there, isn't he? Silly mistakes. Silly mistakes. Oh, no, not again. I think there's just got to be little tweaks with this team, hasn't there? Because we've seen them do some decent stuff. The first few matches, they look brilliant. New manager bounce absolutely worked. But since then, nothing. Music sounds like a Mario game. It's pretty wild, isn't it? Caveira's done it. He needs to come off. I'm wondering whether we try 3 at the back. I don't know whether they've got 3 good centre-backs or not. That's the problem. Like 3-5-2 possibly. Oh, what's he done? Why has he just tapped the ball in front of him and then just left it? Oh, that should have been 3. Should have been 3-0. We've slipped to 11th now. Yeah, this has been a better second half, in a weird way. Little touches. Oh, off the inside of the post. Ian Reese, how are you, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Hope you and the family have a great new year. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you for all the entertainment. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Hope you've had a cracking Christmas as well. Hope your New Year's a prosperous one. Thank you for support. But yeah, this is not the result, is it? Although 2-0 against, let's be honest, 2-0 against River Plate, not dreadful. Yeah. Performance-wise, not appalling. But I think we've got some decisions to make with this team, haven't we? Some players we need to start looking to replace. Let's copy that. Can I make it a 3 at the back? Have we got enough players to do that? No longer our rightful place of 7th. Not quite, is it? Well, stopper. So does stopper come forward? Do they? Yeah. Right. Okay. Two-star defense isn't good enough. Agreed. Agreed. Agree. 100%. Let me see if we can just do something a bit different, shall we? Because I wonder whether or not we can do something like this. We're trying to flip the midfield 3 to an inverted diamond. Oh, so 2 at the base and one higher. Interesting. It's potentially not the worst idea, is it? What I really want is I want you there. DM playmaker. He's a ball winner on defend, isn't he? Right. Is that... Regroup. Make ourselves tight. Libero should potentially step up when he goes moving around. He's going to press. He might be slightly out of position, so he might be a concern. Pressing forward. Or possibly complete forward, maybe. Deep line forward's good. What have you missed? Well, you've missed 4 defeats out of 5 console. So it's not been great. It's not been great. It's been quite poor, if I'm honest. And I've now gone to a potential 3 at the back system. Maybe you're a good luck charm in Argentina. Yeah, well, I imagine so. I mean, you can't be any worse, surely. What about if we change it to control possession rather than... Actually, keep that counter attack. Only on your streams. Yeah, I mean, it will be. It'll literally be my streams that'll be the issue, which is fine. Winless Rosario hit new low. I mean, yeah, let's not mention about the fact that we were we were the best we've been at the start of taking over. Right, we're at home and we're about to go 3 at the back. And a little bit defensive. And now a centre-back's injured. Great. Oh. Superb. The whole plan there was to play him in defence, but no. Apparently not. Right. You know what? You're a libero. You try. He's suspended. He's going to be injured. Great. I don't know why I bothered trying to put this tactic together. None of the players can play. Even Cosmic Genius, welcome in. How are we? Water, yes, definitely water. Definitely water. I can feel myself croaking up. Right. So it's quite a cup. Yeah, that's my 3rd one of the day. It's my 3rd one of the day. Gotta try and stay hydrated, right? Right. Bored and disappointed with the support from the players. Let's just check just how supportive we are. Columbus Crew. I mean, is anybody adverse to us just jumping ship? Let me look at my promises. Disappointed poor level support for the manager after such a short period of time. Yeah, all right, okay. So, hot toddy needed. I had it at the start of the stream. But yeah, definitely a second one, maybe. I mean, who would be against us potentially looking about Columbus? Ferreira wants to leave as well. Great. Okay. There's nothing in the rules that suggests I couldn't. This is the thing. I mean, it's not like... Well, I don't necessarily think it's going to help us, is it? Locke is in with a follow. Appreciate that, Locke. Very, very kind indeed. I mean, Seattle Sounders, St. Louis City, also insecure. Tokyo Verdy, back in Japan. Club America, insecure. In Liga MX. Oh, actually, I think they've already managed to lock themselves down. Columbus is already done. Sounds like you're unemployed and searching for a club. No, I'm not. No, I'm very much... I'm quite new at a club. So... I've been here for about 10 games. Pentagon won't be complete. You can see how many clubs you can manage. Yeah. Yeah. How's the Pentagon, Tony? I managed 52 clubs. Good. New manager bounce. I think it was that, wasn't it? We had a little bit of... Yeah, a little bit of new manager bounce. And now it's like, right, let's try and pat this down a bit. But if we can get some players out the door, get a bit of cash, get a couple of players in, then we might be all right for the second half of the season. Yeah? We'll lock down our way of playing. Because again, we haven't quite worked out exactly what we want. TJ Ball worked for half a dozen games. Oh, there's a split in the dressing room. I'm not saying who's gonna. I'm not calling that. This is South America though as well, isn't it? So anything can happen. I mean, it would be quite South American for us to just walk out the door, wouldn't it? Be like, right, enough. TJ Ball always needs bastards. Yes. How many teams can you lead to mid-table mediocrity? That is literally my brand, isn't it? That is my brand. Right, let's see if this new system works, shall we? Change the challenge, call it the Roy Hodgson challenge. He managed 28 clubs in 8 countries. Okay, we could probably do that. I mean, as long as we manage a club in each of the 5 continents, then technically we've done part of the Pentagon challenge, right? And managed in their Champions League equivalent. Campage out to Saltano. Puts it in. Oh, blocked. Oh, 16 clubs and 6 challenges. Oh, the dodecahedron challenge. I should just call it the Football Manager Challenge, shouldn't I? Just try and win a Champions League somewhere. For someone who's not won a Champions League in many, many years, why was I think I could win 5 in like such a small amount of time? True, we can't do an FM25. Yeah, no international management. Oh, Matajira. Goal. Have we got RDF's training plugged in? Yes, we have. So RDF gets some of the blame as well for why it's not working. Because I don't do training. If you asked the Moz, that was probably the response you'd have gotten. Yeah. He just wanted us to win the African one. Look, it's not that it didn't go well. We got to the final. We were beating finalists our first time of asking. So, they're all easy to win when you've got the right team. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure if I was Real Madrid, I'd win the European Champions League pretty easily. Or if I was Liverpool, I'd win the European Champions League pretty easily. Yeah. So, but it's all about having fun, isn't it? Oh, there's 2. Campage. The Chinese method of not training at all seems to work as well. I'm not sure what that's a reference to. I mean, none of it really makes any difference, does it? Right, Campaz makes it 2-0. Okay, we've switched things up. This seems to be working better. In this match, obviously, we're not going to make any grandiose claims that we fixed it. We've got O'Connor playing as a regista. Matajira as a DLP. Campash. Oh, off the outside of the post. Oh, decent effort. You love Yamington Campas. Have you seen him? Is he one of your boys? Is he console? Defensive wingers are back in as well. We do like a defensive winger. TJ Ball 2.0. Well, it's based very, very loosely on a system we had in FM23. Similar shape, innit? But with a libero. Everyone loves a libero. A libero and a regista. And defensive winger. Dylan did a video that was found by the FM Chinese, who broke open training and found if you didn't do anything it actually is productive. Well, yeah, like, the thing is, it has to be, like, right, this is not groundbreaking. Like, it has to be, because not everybody does training. The game isn't set up. This is why people say the game's easy, because it is. The game is not set up to punish you for not doing things. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it literally has to make no difference. I can't believe people are surprised by this. Same as when you do plug-in tactics. You plug the tactic in, like the suggested tactics. You plug it in because that's roughly what works. You know, it's designed for people who haven't got time, interest, or knowledge of making it work. Campaz was my boy at FM21. Had it as an AP, an asymmetric 4-2-3-1. And then Salteno making it 3-1. Corner. Penalty. Look at this attacking Rosario team we've got now. or Platense are really, really not very good. Campage takes the net off. Maz Dobbs with a follow. Appreciate that, my friend. Training FM is just to keep your players fit and hope for less injuries. Yeah, but even then, like doing nothing to it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, the game certainly doesn't bother you. Doesn't. There's no punishment for not doing it. You know, like if you didn't set a tactic, you would be punished because the players would not be in the right positions. If you don't do training, you're not punished, which you should be. Campaz nearly gets it again. Keeper's injured, misses the first game in the Europa League. The great FM goalkeeper injury crisis. That does happen. You need to watch out for those. Particularly in European games. Oviedo makes it 5. Right. Let's not all get carried away. But TJ Ball 2.0 definitely seems to work against Platense. And everybody bar the libero has got a rating above 7, or the goalkeeper, of course, as well. Yeah, training's basically just like team bonding for when your form's going badly, and potentially match reviews. That's it. Spot the lower league manager here. Oh, what about that? Pick that one out. That's my libero scoring a volley. Get that one clipped. That is an absolute thunder bastard. This is a libero scoring on the volley from 30 yards. 6-1. What a goal. Get that clipped. Right. Well, that was a bit of a turnaround, wasn't it? Right, someone confirm that we've got that goal clipped, by the way, please, because that was incredible. That was the libero who was on a 6.4, I think. The only player who wasn't on decent rating, and he goes for a bit of a wander. I'm gonna have a look at this again because that is quite frankly a ridiculous goal. So look at this. Nothing. Bang. 6-1. In fact, right, let's have a look at the goals again, because they're all different types of goals, aren't they? See how it's worked. So O'Connor gets the ball down the line. That's a decent hit by Matajiri, so that's nice. Cut the ball back, goal. So actually, that's O'Connor moving forward. Matajiri comes up on the counter as well. So that's both of our midfielders stretched. We've got no covering midfield, apparently. So here's Cavera. Picking the ball deep. Rodriguez goes down the line. Campage is on the inside. He tucks home. That's 2. The slight issue when we concede, obviously, but... Okay, good shape. Lovely pass by O'Connor. Saltino, look at that. He's taken out 5 players with that pass. Saltino inside. Bottom corner. Campaz with the penalty. Oviedo, the deflection, and this one. Yeah, you'll need to ping me the link as a whisper console, or pop it in Discord for me, please, mate. This is ridiculous, by the way. Right, so there you go. Cavera's going to go for the header. They're set up fairly nicely. No concerns. Where's he come from? Where's he come from? Libero going, I might as well. I'm in the 90th minute. Oh, have a go. Have a go with that. Yeah, if you've got the link, if you ping it to me as a whisper, or ping it to me on Discord, or give it to, or send it to one of the mods, they'll be able to post the link up, because we haven't got links on the chat. Kevin Silva had 160 contributions. A centre back starting 160 movements. Unbelievable. Right. Who's expecting us to come back down with a bang and we're going to lose to Palmeiras? Are we all expecting that? That seems reasonable, right? Spot on. Right. Thank you very much, console. I'll work out how we move that around. Right, I need to try if I can post this actually. Scoring a volley. Get. Right. How do I download from? Copy message possibly. Damn it! It's not letting me post it from there. All right. There must be somewhere. Oh, it looks like it's been clipped. Right. Okay. Cool. We'll tweet that out at some point. You got on your desktop, everyone is under. Yeah. If you can ping it to me on Discord. Oh, you can't do Discord, can you? We'll sort it out. We'll work out how we do it, because yeah, that'll be good to get that one posted out. Yeah, if you want to send it to Rugio or Dan, they're in their mods console. They'll be able to sort it out for you. Oh, actually, I can maybe give you a Google Drive. Give me it. Oh, shit. Yeah, because then I have to. Oh, no. Yeah, we'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. Just send me the URL. There we go. That's it. There we go. Delete from there. Right, yeah, we can sort it out. Quickly do that, edit layout. Bear with me 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm just busy messing about this, trying to make it work. So all right, edit that as well. Yeah. There we go. Right. That's it. Okay. That should be it, apparently. See if it's worked. Right, I think I've managed to get it into vertical as well, so hopefully I can get it actually downloaded. I'm sure it'll work. Well, as I say, we've now got to try and work out whether or not this is going to go into our next match and still continue to win, because there's pressure now. There's a lot of pressure now, you know. After that result, it's 100% on us now. Download portrait version or landscape version? Okay. How do you put that on your stories? Add to stories. There we go. Cool. Right, there we go. I think I'm back. Let's go, shall we? Victor Sanchez, 6'1", jumping reach of 15. Certainly better, isn't it? Let's get you on the short list there. Great. Another player out for 3 months. Excellent. So Palmeiras, then Tucumán. But you're right. Maybe word did get around that we were starting to look for other clubs. So players have booked their ideas up a little bit. I don't think we change anything, do we? We just leave it as we were. They are tough. They are very tough. I'm expecting a different game. To be fair, I wasn't really sure what to expect against Platense, to be honest. I thought we'd have been in for a tough match there as well, given how poor our form's been. So yeah, 6. I wasn't expecting 6. I think this Regista DLP might not be the perfect blend against Palmeiras, but we will see. Potentially, a point could see us through. Okay? We've just got to make sure that Gremio don't win. Maybe even Athletic. To be fair, it might go against on what other results happen. So we can guarantee going through by winning. That's essentially what it needs to be, right? A point might be enough, but a win will see us through. And of course they've got a corner. And of course they've scored from it. Goal stands. It's not really a 4-2-4 though, is it? 4-4-2, is it? There's a wide playmaker, an advanced playmaker, an inverted winger, a ball-playing defender, an inverted wing-back. This is all daftness. Why are we missing the ball out in the air? Ian Dagamere, how are we, buddy? Not sure how Brazilians are allowed to play 4-4-2. I think they play it slightly differently, don't they, Zeke? Oof. I think they call them direct balls rather than long balls, don't they? You know, like Liverpool. Guess what book Santa brought off the missus? Inverting the Pyramid. On the Liverpool Moneyball book. Excellent, excellent. Well, I'm sure the one chapter of when they win the league will be interesting. I'm not getting into that again. People get wound up too easy, don't they? How are you, Zeb? Anyway, hope you're good, buddy. Nice to see you as well, Dagomar. Right, okay. I want to see a better second half, but Saltino's tired as well. In fact, I think I've already put the Chirudo's the right winger, isn't he? He's going to go there, which means it's going to be Wagner again, isn't it? This is risky defensive play, isn't it? Ortiz, Rodriguez, Matajira, Campage. Oh, keeper with the save. Oh. Set pieces are doing us again, aren't they? Disallowed. Gremio are losing, are they? Miles offside. No, Gremio are now above us. Ortiz shoots wide. No, they're not. Hang on. Things have changed again. Gremio are 2-1 down. Oh, they pulled it back and then they lost straight. Pulled it back to 1-1, then it went at 2-1. Right, what can we do? At the minute, we're going through on goal difference. It's a risky game to play right now. Rodriguez is knackered. Jacone. Ferreira's apprehensive. Right. You know what? I think with the entire team pissed off because of the fact they've had a goal disallowed, do you reckon, or? Or do you reckon he's trying to do team talks? That's 2-0. Damn it. What are we doing? I told you not to. We shouldn't get too excited, didn't I? No. No. God, this team is so shit. Oh, no. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, man. Going out on goal difference again. Yeah, bad few minutes, but sadly, that's all it needs to be, isn't it? Damn it. And here's another goal. This is gonna definitely put us out. We could just do with Gremio conceding another goal now, couldn't we? Very attacking. If we get one goal, do we stay in it? This is so annoying. We need 2 goals now. How have we done this? How have we? Like, again, we've snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. Only we can do this. Oh. Oh well. Oh. Well, it was fun while it lasted. We were having a great time, weren't we? Oh. Yeah, true. Yeah, Console was there for the victory. There is always next year, at a different club probably. That is shocking. We shouldn't have won 6-1. I told you we shouldn't have won. Rosario qualify for the Copa Total Sudamerica knockout round. Right, so we're in the Sudamericana. Is that the next one down, is it? Like the sort of the Europa League, essentially. Job security. Let's have a look and see what's around, shall we? St. Louis City. I mean, Columbus have been and gone, sadly, but St. Louis is there. Zamalek. Are they still in the Champions League? Confederations. What was the Champions League outcome? Well, Tunis got knocked out in the semis. Kaiser Chiefs got knocked out in the quarters. 4-2-3-1 to the end of the season. It's not even to the end of the season. We've got this is the league split. We've got so much more to go. Argentina is going to be is a long haul. H, welcome in. Appreciate the follow, buddy. Better to lose and give an inspiring speech before the next match than win 6-1 and only talk about laurels. Yeah, there is that. We can say, look, we were never going to win the Libertadores, so fine. I guess the question is do we stick with what worked once, or do we go back to something that wasn't working for a bit, but was working? That's the question, isn't it? Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games to go before the league split. What suits your players? Nothing, clearly. Well, 4-3-3 apparently was what suits us. And it was working really, really nicely. But then it just stopped. Because that's what happens in FM, isn't it? The game sort of looks at you and goes like, no, you seem to be winning, so how about we just stop doing that now? So we might go back to 4-3-3. But I think we do need to bring some more players back in as well. Go and do some recruitment. I think the problem is that what we'll do is we will, with recruitment, we've obviously then got to start looking at, well, what do we want to be? Like, are we recruiting for this system, or are we recruiting for a different system? Because it worked once. I don't necessarily think that means it's going to work all the time, and clearly it doesn't mean it's going to work all the time. Take it easy, Toonie. Nice to see you, buddy. Happy New Year. We'll see you. We'll see you when you get back through. I do think we need to bring in some height, though. That seems to be noticeable. A lack of jumping reach from our fullbacks. Oops, sorry. Very itchy nose there. Is there any youngsters who can jump more than 8? Jumping reach 4. Great. Jumping reach 5. What's he? Jumping reach 11. Of course he's out on loan. Can't recall him either. Marino, jumping reach 10. 17 years old. Unambitious. Yeah, you might just be the guy. Cristaldo, Alfonso. Midfielder, apparently. Testy. Can barely get over a doorstep, yeah. It's concerning, isn't it? It's concerning. You know what? Let's give you a goal. Let's give you a go, Dan Marino. Or why is he ineligible? Involved in another match on the same day. Excellent. So I'd like to play you, but obviously can't. I'm the pain of trying to find players who can jump or run in J1. It's just, yeah. It shouldn't be as difficult as it is, should it? But I guess that's the good thing. Like it also should be difficult to do that. It shouldn't be easy to find players who can just do all those things. You know. If you put the file in the subscriber section, someone's going to do scouting. Yes, good shout actually, Dan. I do need to do that. So that's a good shout. At least the opposing teams aren't giants either. True, there is that. Right, let's see what we can do here, shall we? Go to Penarol and win the 6th Libertadores. I mean, if you've just seen me perform there, do you really want me at Penarol? Are you desperate for me to go to your club? I'm sure there's many teams who will be desperate for me to not be anywhere near. One 0. Carudo, less than a minute in. Nice finish. Yeah, that'll do. That's good. That's good. More than 100-0 at this rate. You reckon we can get 100-0? Yeah. Well, score within a minute, so I'd imagine so, yeah. We've gone to a sort of 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, I suppose, in a sense. Oh, we could go Brazilian box, couldn't we? I do like the wide players here, so I think we definitely go for some centre backs. However we get them. We haven't got much money. We're overspending on wage budget, so some players are going to have to leave as well, which, based on current performances, isn't the end of the world. And a midfield beast would help as well. There's Carudo with his second goal of the game. Was it Indonesia or Malaysia you like managing in? Yeah, Indonesia, MCG, yeah. Like, that is fun. Everyone's like 5'4". Like, if you've got anyone who can jump over 3, then they're classed as a giant. Leroy with a gifted sub out to Livy. Thank you, Leroy. Very, very kind indeed, my friend. Thank you for that. Wonderful person. Right, Matajira, I think, is going to have to come off because he's tired, but... Okay. Oh, just missed out. Again, maybe the cautious mentality is slightly better in the league than it is in Champions League. Or Libertadores, I should say, sorry. Oh, that's 2-1. Started in League 2 in Indonesia with Persicat. Average squad height is 5'9". That's tall. That's tall for Indonesia. I'm guessing your average strength in your team is like 4 as well. We once got a new gen come through the youth system. He was 6'7". He wasn't very good attributes wise, but because he was 6'7", he was very good. They signed Paraguayan centre-backs. They're like giants. Or Paraguayans or Serbs, I think. A couple of Eastern European centre-backs could work quite nicely. Even 33, how are you, buddy? Argentina sounds like a barrel of laughs at the moment. Mate, we've had some time tonight, 33. Do you remember on Saturday when everything was great? Well, then we went 5 games in a row without winning. As in 5 defeats in a row. Then we drew, then lost again. Then we won 6-1. And now we've been knocked out of the Copa Libertadores because we've just forgotten how to win. But, oh, that was close. But we still haven't resigned. So, do you know what I mean? There's that. 6'7" guy should have told the basketball team was next door. But we all remember Large Ronald, don't we? He was brilliant. Like, honestly, I think his finishing was 3, and his off the ball was something like 7. And he scored, I think he scored 15 goals. Just because he was tall. Just got in the way. Like when you're up against a goalkeeper who's like 5'3", or 5'9", I think it was. He was always going to score. You got a 6'8" lad from the Gower. He has the power. Scored me 30 goals with 4 pace in the Vanarama North. Beautiful, beautiful. Could be worse. It could be fictional Scotland. That is true. That is true. Large Ronald is what Ronaldinho turned into after he retired. That is true. That is true. Large Ronald is what Ronaldo turned into as well. That's what you mean there. Strongest player, strength of 10. Oh, he's a monster. Out of 24 players, 16 have strength of 4 or less. Yeah, we noticed that as well. Like, physically, mentally, and technically, all the players are shit. But the good thing is because all of those players in the league are rubbish, it comes down to which 3 players can you get. Which 3 foreign players can you sign to make the difference? And I think we had a Serbian fullback, a Serbian centre back, I think it was, and a Brazilian striker. That's the guy we need. Nicolas Pavlicino. Look at him. Look at that mustache. He would absolutely make our team better, wouldn't he? Based on nothing other than the fact that he has a mustache. Doesn't feel comfortable in big matches. I mean, well, you should though. He's at Estudiantes at the minute. Model citizen, 21 years old, unavailable apparently for loan, but cheap as chips. Don't let the mustache seduce you. But that's how they get you, though. That is how they get you. This playmaker here looks alright as well. Mekadan doesn't like big matches again. Hardly plays. Jumping reach 16, 6'3". Goofy teeth. Leadership 20, there we go. Aggression 17. Pace only 10, that could be a concern. Relishes big matches, that's our boy. Look at him, Gonzalo Bordan looks decent. Ball playing centre back. Jumping reach 9. We still need a bit more anger in midfield as well, don't we? Anger and silk. That's what we need. A guy confident enough to rock that mustache has to be applauded. Yeah. Whereas everyone's shirt and them have the same colour scheme. I think it must be part of. It must be something to do with the skin. To be honest. Because yeah, when you click on it, it becomes your team, I think. Oh, no. Don't know. No, doesn't seem like it's doing it now. It did used to, didn't it? Used to just put it as our players, but no, apparently not now. There you go, Ram Deutler between 600 grand and £8 million. Somewhere between that. We'll be fine. How much is he worth? Yeah. Yeah. Build a team around Campaz and Enganche. Ooh. Ooh, that'll be... I mean, if he plays an Enganche, then he's not playing out wide, is he? And his jumping's not very good for an Enganche. What would I need for an Enganche? Decent agility, decent flair, off the ball, vision. He cuts inside, so he's not going to be great as an Enganche, unfortunately. We need to get that trade out of him, if that was the situation. What I might need some players to sort of like adjust the way they play. Almar, Riquelme, Messi, Maradona, all Enganches. True, they are. Certainly not disputing that, but I also don't think that he's as good as any of those players. Because they are excellent. Aren't they? I'm not sure if he is. I'm certainly not against the idea of an Enganche, by the way, but the question is, do I have one in my team? And at the minute, I'm not convinced I do. I could be wrong, of course. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I had a Riquelme, I'd be very happy. I think we'd all be very happy. Don't really want to kind of like have to bring more youth players through, especially against Newell's, but have we got anyone else who's a bit more defensive? DM essentially. No, apparently not. I thought I had a feeling I had loads, but be surprised if Reclamo was still playing at 46. He might be. I think he's kept himself pretty fit, Riquelme. Plus, he's better than everybody, isn't he? Like, he's an absolute baller. Right, let's try this then. See what we can come up with against Newell's Old Boys, shall we? It's the big derby match. So we need to win this one, otherwise they'll be chucking things at us from the stands. What are we thinking then? Are we expecting a battering off Newell's Old Boys? Now, our form's been sketchy. Theirs hasn't. Theirs hasn't, has it? "4-1 win," says Zeep. Oh. Or a 6-0 defeat. You know what? I like the fact that it could be either. It could literally be either. Either or. Right, let's have it then. Big match incoming. Referees giving out 29 yellow cards so far this season in 12 matches. 1 red card. See if you can keep a lid on this feisty encounter. Did I see Jeb rip good during the football chat section? Oh, it was with the mint Viennetta. Yes, I did. Yeah. There was a tweet I saw by I'm pretty sure Adam Crafton, and he put out a tweet that just says, you know, yeah, right, Liverpool are good, but how come they play shit teams every week? And I was like, it's kind of it. Oh, we've got the ball. That's interesting. Manajara, Ortiz, Otelado, O'Connor, Rodriguez. Back inside the Campage. Cuts it back. Keeper makes a save. Oof. Almost. Almost. I mean, we're only 17 points now behind Tavares. With 21 points clear relegation. We're okay for now. For now. When Nottingham Forest are second, how good can the league be? Exactly. Exactly. This is the thing. This is my whole point. Like, the Premier League is rubbish. Everyone goes, oh, yeah, everyone will beat everyone. No, it's not that. It's it's the fact that it's a bit crap. Like, Man City have lost 100 games and they're only 6th. You know? You lose 6 games in the Championship, you're at the bottom. Yeah, evening, Glenroy. How are you, pal? Glenroy's looking at it thinking that it's the only time that they're hoping to be compared to Leicester. Having the time he lies. You should be. Although, I'll be honest, I also said this to a friend of mine as well, and to Mrs. J the other day. I haven't got a clue who plays for half the teams in the Premier League. I could not name you the Nottingham Forest team. I couldn't tell you who plays for Brentford. I could barely tell you who plays for West Ham. No idea of anybody in the Southampton team. Do you know what I mean? It's all... No idea. No idea. It's the away days your generation haven't had these. Yeah, fair. Two teams playing out from the back have no business doing it. That's my gripe with modern football. Yeah, goalkeepers should take goal kicks. Do you know what I mean? Like, piss off giving it to the centre-back to take the goal kick. Next, you'll have goalkeepers throwing the ball up for the defender to volley it out for them. Stupid. It's just stupid. None of these teams know what they're doing. Marian Pahars is banging them in for Southampton, just so you know. Good. I'm glad. Is Klaus Lundekvarm still at centre-half? Because if he's not, I'm wondering why they've sold him. I know that Sunderland have just bought Emerson Tom. So we should do all right there. centre-back blast the goal, kick the halfway line because the goalie can't kick it that far and well up for it. Yeah, but the goalkeeper should be able to kick it, though. Like, that's the whole reason that they're the goalkeeper, because they can kick the ball far. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit silly, isn't it? Shout out to Class London Farm. Yeah, it's not very often his name gets shouted out, is it? But it should. On all this stupid Arsenal corner tactic as well. Like, piss off. Whoever run to the back post and then run around a little bit. Like, someone got paid to come up with that, you know. And then it gives like idiot pundits like something to talk about, going, how do you stop this corner? Does anyone care? Just send them all to the space. Oh! Send them all to the Space League. I thought you were joking about the keeper not kicking goal kicks. Oh, no, I'm deadly serious. I don't know when that happened. Like, when was that a thing? Get in. We've just scored. There you go, Niels, old boys. Have a bit of that. Don't you be slagging defenders booting the ball long distances. No, hang on. Do you not understand? I'm all for players booting the ball long distance. I don't want any of this ticky-tacker shite. I want teams to play like themselves. Oh, bugger. I don't want every team to try and pretend to be prime Barcelona. I don't want anyone to use the term prime anybody either. You know, I don't want stupid people on Twitter giving me stats about which player hasn't lost games. Right? No. That player is irrelevant. The teams have lost games. Right? I don't want to see tweets about going, oh, you know what, yeah, if Jurgen Klopp was 4 results away from winning 19 trophies. Yeah, he didn't win them. Deal with it. Yeah. Like, Sunderland have been 18 seasons away from winning things. Doesn't happen. It's all utter woke nonsense. Don't go on Twitter, simple. If only. I mean, to be fair, I don't read a lot of football shit on Twitter because it's not really my thing. And when I joined Blue Sky, I didn't follow any football accounts at all. And oh my God, it's so much nicer. Not having to listen to people talk about football. Oh, it's beautiful. Because the majority of people who talk about football don't know anything about football. I don't want Shrewsbury playing like Man City. I don't want to see 9-year-olds trying to shield a corner. Like, piss off. Do whatever you want. England still won't win anything. Stephen Gerrard said Gerrard said at Rangers if in the first season the games had finished 80 minutes, they'd have won the league. I mean, Stephen Gerrard's an idiot. Or the draft excluder, Dan. Yes, get that in the bin. Get that in the bin. The player who lies behind the wall. Oh, piss off. That's going to be in Football Manager. I bet you that's in FM next year. And do you know what? For the one goal that's ever been scored like that, yeah, lying on the floor, that cuts that out. Stupid, isn't it? I'm waiting for the free kick routine that resembles a field goal where 9 players rush the keeper. Or also, like, if they do, you get the final play and a snap and the quarterback throws it wide and then it goes to the running back who then throws it to someone else and then, like, the wide receiver throws the pass. I want that, or, like, the last play of the game where everything just gets thrown up in the air and you play until the ball stops. That's what I want. All football is nonsense. Yeah, I want Everton to play like Everton. I want West Brom to play like West Brom. I want West Ham to play the West Ham way, whatever that is. I want Sunderland to play like Peter Reid. Right? I want Queen's Park Rangers to play like Queen's Park Rangers. Do you know what I mean? I don't want everyone to try and play like the same way. Just, I don't want Brentford versus Fulham to be advertised as Super Sunday. No, it's not, is it? It's really not. Bournemouth versus Southampton, not a big day. I want Tony Pulis at Man United. I don't even, I don't want rubbish football banter. Like, I want Spurs to win a trophy and just shut everybody up. I want Man City out the way again because they're not a real team. Like, part of me is looking at all this thing about like teams now getting points taken off them for failing to meet their financial agreements, and part of me likes it, but then part of me's like, oh, do you know what? I don't even care. Like what's the point? You've clearly allowed them to spend that money. Why are you now fining them and taking points off them? It's like, do you know what I mean? Like, you've sort of brought all that on. I don't know. I'm undecided on that bit. I wish my Man City might come true. It might do, but it won't. But it won't. We know it won't. The Premier League will do nothing to Man City. Because Man City will then appeal, and that'll take longer. And then you've had what, 4 years of this whole thing rolling on, and it's unsurprising that people have just given up and just went, you know what I mean? Like, if it's taking you that long to work out what you want to do with a team who've cheated, then, like, where's the what's the word I'm looking for? Where's the merit? Where's the confidence in the organisation? Manager swap. Guardiola gets to manage Stevenage Borough. Their manager gets to let loose on overpaid prima donnas. Get that on Netflix. Well, a little bit like that, because what is it? So, like, from what I understand, so Amarim's gone in at Man United and he can't get them to win. And it's like, well, hang on. How can footballers just not know what they're doing? I know they're thick, right? I know most footballers are thick, and they're just robots at this point. They have no thought process of their own. And they're like, right, they're getting told, you run in that direction until you see someone in a different colour shirt, and then you want to get out the way of him, right? And then you wait for that round thing to come to you. And then you give the ball to someone else who's got the same colour t-shirt that you've got on. Right? But how can these players just stop playing? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it at all. Like, a new manager comes in with new ideas. Like, what new idea have you got? Right, what I want you to do is not lose, right? See how you were playing crap before? Just do it a bit better. All right, got you. He's imposing a new system halfway through. Yeah, but it shouldn't be that difficult. The new system should be, right, it should be fairly simple. don't lose. You know, this is what you want to do. Like, follow these simple instructions. And there should be simple instructions because the people that you're managing aren't clever. Hard to motivate more millionaires. That's true. That's true. Look at Slop. He kept playing like Klopp with less intensity. Yeah, exactly, yeah. And right, here's a question then. Before, I've got 5 minutes left. Did Klopp underachieve? Because Slot's just basically done the same thing and got better results. Right, if Slot wins the league first year, granted the league's shit, right? So none of the teams are actually playing any good. But has Klopp underachieved? Don't use the word prime. We've just said people use the word prime. It's silly. One 0. So yeah, all right. So yeah, so he was the second best. Can I put the tinfoil hat on for a second? Go for it. I'm getting it all out my system. My New Year's resolution is not to talk football at all next year. Or Optimus Prime. You can talk about Prime Optimus Prime. No, because I think he drinks that drink called Prime. Too many buzzwords, innit? In fairness, Klopp could have won the league more than Wenger if Guardiola wasn't there. Oh, we could have won, but that's different though, innit? Like, you know. You know, if that's the whole thing of, like, you know, if you were married if you were living in a different time zone, would you have had the same experiences? The reality is, he did have that Man City team to play against. You know, and he couldn't beat them. So, Man City per the season, there was an off year of a doping cycle. Well, it could be that's true. That's true. Prime Optimus Prime. Licensed robot in disguise. Right. I'm done. That's me. That's me for the year. Right. You can have 90 points all you want. If you're not winning, you're still not winning. So it doesn't matter. Yeah? Oh, penalty. If all those Chargers turn up and they lose the titles, they could be winning titles by default. No, but see, again, this is the problem, though. You then get given titles by default. Does anybody want titles by default? Could you name me the Italian league winners when they took the titles off Juventus? No, nobody can, because nobody really cares of who gets the titles by default. No, I can't tell you a single cyclist who's won anything. Yeah. But you can have, if you want your asterisk titles, have them. Great. Literally doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. Liverpool only won the league when they changed the rules that year anyway, so. Aliens are good. We are big fans. There's a lot of aliens at the minute, isn't there? There really is. No one knows which cyclists won the Tour de France because they're all doping. Yeah. To be fair, you know, they're probably all doping anyway as footballers. Liverpool had that famous asthmatic team, remember? So. Yeah, there was a deadly pandemic going around. It was, but then they all got the rules changed, didn't they, for more substitutes and water breaks and that. So, just saying. I mean, Rangers won the league because there was no fans there to put any pressure on Gerrard. they've had an injured defensive midfielder and somehow didn't have someone to replace him, despite £2 billion in transfers. Yeah. I mean, Man City's recruitment is dreadful when you think about it. Oh, yeah. No, I agree, Roos. You know, no. Not as Liverpool, there's an incredible amount of professional footballers with asthma these days. Amazing coincidence. Yeah. Like, why couldn't they have asthma back in the day like I did? You know what I mean? It's like new things, in it. Again. I'm old man wheezing at clouds, I know that. I'm losing 3-2 to Independiente. I kind of deserve this, to be honest. Yeah. Juve were on drugs, and then weirdly their medical team were at Leicester, I believe. Is that right? Barcelona were all probably blood doping as well. Bayern Munich, maybe? What's the link here? Oh yeah, Guardiola, that's right, yeah. Anyway, I think we can all agree football's a bit rubbish. We'll make the best of what we can here. I think we managed to end the year in just the way we were expected, which was angering people talking about football. Leicester were lucky not to have anyone with a serious injury. I mean, absolutely nothing to do with overperformance at all. Nothing at all. Getting players who were almost relegated to be league champions the following season. It's amazing how quickly players can overperform, isn't it? Yeah. Jamie Vardy, a man who has definitely never taken performance-enhancing drugs. Guardiola's doctor at Barcelona, Munich and Man City is the same one he's had that gave him supplements when he failed a drug test in Italy. I know, right? Shocking. But again, you know, probably absolutely fine. Probably all fine. I think Vardy's on more than Red Bull. Merely a coincidence. Probably, yeah, 100%. 100%. If you want to piss people off while managing Argentina, no. I'm going to try and recreate the Diego Maradona hand of God goal against England. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, even we finally found the one that I won't say out loud. Right. I've had me fun. Okay. I've bored myself now. Right. There we go. Form's not brilliant, is it? It's not great. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6 games before the league splits, and then we've got another 42 games to go until the end of the season. So that should be nice. Right. I will say, enjoy your New Year's when it comes around. Hope you have a wonderful New Year's Eve. We'll be back at some point in the new year, I'd imagine. It probably won't be New Year's Day. Might be, we don't know. We'll see. Or it'll be what's it, New Year's Day? It'll be Wednesday, won't it? It might be. Or it might be Friday. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, have yourselves a wonderful time. Let's find somebody to do some raiding into, shall we? I think we did this dude before, didn't we? The San Marino guy. There's a San Marino guy on. Let's do that. Yes, we did. Right, let's go and see him. Okay. Go and have some fun. Okay. Have a happy new year to everybody. Have some hooch. Right? Okay. It's all going to be fine. Form's mediocre. Vibes are great. Remember, football's crap. Have yourselves a wonderful time. Take care. See you all soon. Bye now.
He's on the bench, that's right. Hey Tony, thanks for the raid, mate. Appreciate it. How was the stream, mate? And Dan James with the corner. And oh,